Someone broke into Uncle's apartment.
Didn't I tell you that someone should keep watch? What went missing?
Well, it would appear that nothing's gone. The intruder just left papers strewn around as if he was looking for something.
I have to see this.
Well, there's no need since nothing's gone.
Make up your mind, will you? If you ask me, you should file an official report of the offense.
And you didn't see anyone suspicious around here?
No. I did have a hunch that this house should be put under observation and protection. You, however, were against that idea.
Maybe I was wrong.
Well, I have enough other duties as it is.
Huh, a drunken parrot?
Don't mock. Let's be happy this island knows only that kind of trouble.
What about my uncle's disappearance?
I have my own theory about that, and what I just learned only serves to confirm it.
I'm sorry.
Professor LaRue is fine. Although he went into hiding, he returned home to retrieve some of his things. But he was in a hurry and left a...
Brilliant deduction, Inspector Holmes. So my uncle wouldn't even let me know he's all right?
Please note that your uncle doesn't necessarily know that you're here and worry about him.
Why do you persist in suspecting him of stealing those stones?
Because that is the simplest conclusion.
It's also completely wrong.
I do wish I were wrong.
Ugh, I can't believe this.
Either way, I'm certain your uncle is fine. In my estimate, there is absolutely no need to worry. Isn't that?
You know, I'd rather the police took this matter more seriously.
I assure you we do.
In that case, goodbye.
The police are vigilant, trust me.
I don't even know whether I wouldn't like Gronk to be right, as long as Uncle was safe and sound. The door is locked. I have to use the entry phone. It's me, Sylvie.
Oh, great. I'm waiting upstairs with some wine.
Really? I'm on my way. He invited me for a glass of wine. Shouldn't I make myself more presentable? Oh well, it's not like I have an evening dress anyway. Thankfully, the fish stench is gone. Here I am.
How did it go?
You'd be surprised to see how...
Go on, tell me.
Flateau, the owner of the gallery, is an old crone. Both she and her bodyguards kept following my every move and didn't let me touch anything.
So how did you see the stones?
I employed a diversion.
Any more curious and I'm going to turn into a cat.
I released the handbrake on Mrs. Flateau's car. When it smashed into the fence, the loud noise brought everyone out running to see what happened.
Very nice.
Then I ran into the warehouse. Picture this, it's pitch dark, but I'm scared to turn on the light. Yet in spite of this hellish stress, my brain is all cold logic and analysis.
That is admirable.
Good, and let's stick to that. I made a flashlight out of Mrs. Flateau's powder case. So I look, and there's these huge crates in the corner. And inside...
The tablet from Gozo.
Bingo! And in the other one, which, by the way, I had to lift the lid with a crowbar because it was that heavy, there were 4 small stone blocks.
Blocks?
Yeah. I thought these might be elements from the digital reconstruction of the Gozo temple.
What reconstruction? Can you tell me any more?
I mean the one that Simon made. You can see 4 plinths there, and on top of them, there are these small, sculpted stone blocks labeled with symbols. Small enough for the original ones to fit into my pocket.
You brought them along?
I meant to, but someone was there and wouldn't let me. I got a blow to the head, and when I woke up, there was Mrs. Flateau with her bodyguards, yelling at me like a harpy.
One of them hit you? The bastards! Are you still in pain?
No, I'm fine. Someone was waiting there for me.
What makes you think that?
I never heard the door open.
That's not good news, Sylvie.
On the contrary.
What, it's good to get hit on the head?
Let's sum up my little excursion. I found out that the stones did indeed end up in Istanbul. Now we only need to find out who Mrs. Flateau really is.
They don't know you're Olivier Leroux's niece?
They weren't remotely interested in who I am. They threw me out like a rag doll and took off with the stones.
You know, I don't know if your uncle would be happy. Either way, you're a very brave woman, Sylvie.
I can manage pretty well, don't you think, James?
Yes. Well, you do have an adventurous streak. You know what? Let's celebrate with a glass of wine.
Excellent. Let's toast to our hope of finding Uncle and the stones.
Yes, and to your theory.
And to the great mystery solvers.
What? You mean us?
So, do you travel a lot?
Well, my job now is all about digging through book collections throughout Europe.
You said on the phone that you discovered something important.
Yes, I did. I found that the writing on the stone tablet tells of the taming of a mysterious power, which was the reason behind the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
So Uncle was right. Maybe I will be able to prove my theory.
The writing says that those powers, born in the darkness of ancient times, awake from their dormant state only once every 4,000 years.
Well, I hope it's not now. That'll be really scary.
You know, those stone blocks you had in your pockets are...
So this is why they were stolen. Someone wants to control it.
Well, I'm not saying that this writing should be taken literally. However, ever since you brought me this book and those photos, unpleasant things have started taking place.
Maybe I should go to Gozo.
Yes, it's a good idea. Go and talk to the archaeologist.
Should I tell him I saw the stones?
Yes, I think you can be honest with him.
And then what?
Well, then we need to be careful. Maybe you can go into hiding in Paris.
You're kidding, right?
Look, our adversaries will think you lost interest in the Gozo stones that way.
I'm supposed to stop looking for evidence corroborating my theory and go back to spinning theoretical yarn?
I don't know. I mean, either way, I have to disappear.
Where will you go?
I think I'm going to try and hide in some monastery and continue working on those texts.
Monastery. But we'll stay in touch, right?
Yes, of course. When I'm finished, I'll mail the translation to Paris.
No, I'm not going back to Paris. Mail it here.
Okay.
I nearly forgot. Mrs. Flateau's business card.
She gave you a business card? As a token of sympathy, I'd imagine.
No, I found it in the warehouse. There are some words on the reverse, and I think it's Hebrew. Could you translate them?
Yeah, you know, I'm not all that good with Hebrew, but I can ask a friend.
I should be going.
Good luck. Let me know if you find anything.
You too.
It's been a pleasure hearing from you, Sylvie.
I should think so. It was a pleasure for me too.
Take care out there.
He'll be working on those texts in a monastery cell. What a mysterious man. Once again, someone is after me. I really could do without another bruise. Maybe it's the same person who... The archaeologist will wet his pants when he hears I've held the stones, and not just anywhere, in Istanbul to boot. I think it's time I visited the archaeologist. The crates are identical to the ones at Mrs. Flateau's. What is this? Some sort of unified standard in this professional circle?
had to lose my tail. I couldn't go straight there. There was some trouble. The woman. I'm assuming she's been arrested. No, not a problem. The stones are safe. Really, trust me, it won't come to that. I'm not taking this lightly. It's our goodwill. You can't put it like that. Yes, I'm on Gozo. Everything is prepared. It's not easy, but they're safe. All right, just as we agreed.
It was he who hit me in the gallery. Ugh, that lying snake. Did he also persecute Uncle? The crates are identical to the ones at Mrs. Flateau's. What is this? Some sort of unified standard in this professional circle? No can do. That would destroy my nails. Stone statuettes. I can't waste a chance like that again. I have to take them with me. That would destroy my nails. The tablet. Why didn't Simon put it back into the temple? The tablet. Why didn't Simon put it back into the temple? Where am I? I slept through the entire journey. It broke. Doesn't matter. I guess I won't need it anymore. Cold and misty morning. Where the hell am I? The hose is stuck with algae. With one harder push, it'd all fall apart.
Henri, Please accept our gratitude towards the Order.
We shouldered this burden for 7 centuries, and we did fine.
I understand the bitterness, but I can assure you the stones will be kept in the safest place I know.
I do hope so. I'm glad it's all behind me.
No, this isn't over yet. I'm afraid they
Mossad?
are going to try anyway.
What are you driving at?
This thing needs to be kept in our underground chambers as well.
Are you not overestimating the danger?
Listen, I know these people. They are aware of how easy and how quickly everything can be lost. This is why they will not hesitate. And I have no intention of allowing the apocalypse to happen.
Apocalypse? There's a grand word.
Therefore, as I live, declares the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, surely Moab will be like Sodom, and the sons of Ammon like Gomorrah, a place possessed by nettles and salt pits, and a perpetual desolation. The remnant of my people will plunder them, and the remainder of my nation will inherit them. The Book of Zephaniah.
So what side are we on? Are we with God or against him?
We are on the side of balance. The status quo. Only fools can think that they can hasten or postpone the day of reckoning. We just have to do what has been assigned to us.
So, Simon and his Eminence were in this together from day one. He was thanking the Order. That can only mean the Knights Hospitaller. But what's all this about an apocalypse? If it weren't for these nails... We need an alternative solution. Shall I remove the nails with my, well, nails? I'll see if the archaeologist is still sitting there. This column would make a hell of a battering ram. There's nothing like a mighty broom in the hands of an archaeologist. This mud is all nice and slippery. Slide and glide alongside pavements and courtyards. The column served its purpose. I can feel the draft from the river. A sleepy cab from Rome. I'm sorry, what time is it?
What? Oh, it's too early, I swear.
Where am I anyway? I walked around in the fog for so long.
Abby will be mad. Look, if you want to go back home...
So, where are we?
Well, see these walls there? That's the Vatican. What
Can't remember. Someplace near the Pantheon.
You've got stamina. Such long legs. Walking must be a breeze for you, huh?
Not now, thank you.
Maybe you'd like to keep me company for a while. You'll get warm. I'll play some music. We'll chat.
No thanks, if my husband saw me.
In this fog? Look, we can always tell him we're watching.
I think I'll walk some more, catch a bit of fresh air.
All right, Queen of the Early Hours. Just remember, I'm waiting for you.
The city is still asleep. This silhouette looks familiar. The napkins are well soaked now. They're done talking. They've reached an agreement. No one's been living here for years. The room isn't heated, and it smells